In this video, I'll be walking you through solving the problems in your workbook, Section 1, Day 1. You can watch this video after you have solved it on your own and see how you did. I won't be giving all the answers, or even better, you can watch this video and pause it. So we're working on a problem, hear my explanation, pause it, solve it, and then like I said, I will not be giving the answers to everything. So make sure that your families are taking pictures of your work and sending it to me. That's how I will check it. But some answers will be in this video, so stay tuned. Here we go, page 1. So it starts off with your monthly goals. Think of things that you can do at home, such as maybe you want to help your family like 10 minutes of the day. I hope it's more than that. You want to read for 20 minutes each day. You want to practice your multiplication 20 minutes each day, and so forth. So think of 3 goals with the help of your family. Write them down, and then you can always go back, and I know your workbook came with stickers, so place a sticker when you have achieved the goal. Moving on to the word list. All of these words here are words that you will be reading and working with throughout section 1. So the words are briefly, bronze, concentrate, design, displayed, exhibition, glacier, league, relief, representing. So pick 2 of those words and then write one sentence with 1 word and another sentence with 1 word. So an example would be, my teacher displayed the book on the smartboard. There we go. Design, the engineer designs buildings. The architect designed a building. There we go. So you can pick any of those words. I hope I don't see my examples of sentences on your book. And let's move on to this. Page 2 is a reading about flexibility, and I have to say that you are all very, very flexible right now because you're having to learn from home and use all this different technology. So you are a great example of somebody who is flexible. Let's move on to page 3. Page 3 has 4 math problems up here and then a word exercise. So let's start with the math problems. Problem number 1. Don is picking apples. He puts 36 apples in each box. How many apples does he put in 9 boxes? So I'm going to draw a tape diagram. It was talking about 9 boxes. So I'm going to make my 9 boxes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should give me 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it said he put 36 in each one. So make sure you're also drawing out your tape diagram. And you can do this on a separate piece of paper. There we go. So now I have 36, 36. Now in 4th grade, you will be multiplying 36 times 9 because I have 36 9 times. And you can do it that way, and I know some of your families have been teaching you to do this. But here's another way to do it. Let's use addition because multiplication is repeated addition. So 36 plus 36. Okay, so I added 36 plus 36 and got 72. So I know that 2 36 put together is 72. Go ahead and pause the video and figure out the other ones. So now your tape diagram should look like this. You have 72, 72, 72, 72, and this 36 here. So now I keep putting numbers together, and the reason why I keep putting these 2 numbers together is because I know that the sum of this will be the same as this, just like this was the same as this, and this, and this. So 72 plus 72 2 plus 2 is 4. 7 plus 7 is 14. So now this is 144, and this is 144, and don't forget about your little 36 over here. Okay? Now let's keep putting numbers together. 144 plus 144. 144, 144. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. There's 288. Don't forget about the 36. So now let me add that as well. 288 plus 36. 8 plus 6 is 14. And I have my 1 here. 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. And 1 plus 2 is 3. There's 324 apples in the 9 boxes. And my word sentence would be, he has 324 apples in 9 boxes. Let's go back to problem number 2. Problem number 2 says, Ms. Brown has 25 students in her class. She wants to make 5 equal teams for a relay race. How many students will be on each team? So let me write my numbers down. 25 students, and she wants 5 teams. Make sure you write down your important information. I know that box is really little. So here it is, 25 students, 5 teams. I'm going to draw another tape diagram. Here are my 5 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she wants an equal number in each one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So each team has 5. And also we know that 25 divided into 5 teams equals 5 in each team. And also 5 teams with 5 members in each one equals 25. Was your work correct? Let's go on to problem number 3. And remember that this book assumes that we ended the year in 3rd grade, we taught everything. So this is something that you may not be familiar with, but you can definitely solve it using your other math skills. So let's look at it. Number 3. Zach has saved $9 toward buying a new ball. He will get 3 today from his father. How much more money will he need to buy the 1995 ball? So let me go and write all that information. So he has $9. Okay. He's going to get $3 today. How much money does he have? 9, 10, 11, 12. $12. But guess what? The ball that he wants is $19.95. So he doesn't have enough money to buy the ball yet. We need to find out how much more money he needs to get to $19.95. And we can solve this one or two ways. And I'm going to use the count on strategy to show you that. So he has $12 and we need to find out how much more. So this is how I'm going to do it. 12, now he has 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So he's now at $19. That's when I was counting by whole numbers. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So $7. But he's not at $19.95 yet. Well, guess what? He needs 95 cents. And I'm not going to draw 95 little loops, but you get the point. This is 95 cents. So to write $7 and 95 cents. So our word sentence would be, he needs $7.95 more to buy the ball. Notice how we used a number line, which we're familiar with, and counting on strategies to solve this problem. You are all very, very bright, and I know you can use other math strategies to solve challenging math problems. Problem number 4 is talking about Jenna. Jenna saves 867 pennies in May, 942 in June, and 716 in July. So make sure you write that all on your scratch sheet of paper. Here it is, 867 in May, 942 in June, 716 in July. So we need to figure out how many pennies she saved. And to do that, I'm going to add. Go ahead and do it. Pause the video and then come back and check your answer. Here it is. 2,525 pennies. And that's all I want you to do on that problem. So she saved a total of 2,525 pennies, which would be a total of $25.25. But all I want you to do is to this. Now we have finished the math problems. Let's look at the instructions for the word work. It says, read each group of related words, write 2 more related words for each group. And they provide you with an example. These are all birds, and these are 2 more kinds of birds. Let's do number 7 together. Number 7 has lake, pond, river. What are these? What do they have in common? How are they alike? A lake has water, a pond has water, a river has water. Okay, so they're all bodies of water. So now I have to think of 2 more that are bodies of water. Ocean and sea. There we go. So all of these, read the words and then ask yourself, how are they alike? What do they have in common? And then write 2 more that are just like these. Now let's move on to the last page of day 1. This is for reading comprehension. It gives you a short passage to read and then some questions. Number 14 asks, what is the main idea? Circle your answer. Number 15 asks, how does a glacier form? And I want us to answer that question together because I want you to remember that when answering reading questions, they need to be in a complete sentence. They need to use part of the question and then use evidence from the text. So let's see how I do that. So the question was, how do glaciers form? So I'm going to start. A glacier forms where it is very cold. So I provided some type of answer, but now I'm going to use part of the text to support my answer even more. So that I can begin with, in the text, it said, glaciers. Oh, looks like I'm going to need more space. So here's my whole answer. A glacier forms where it is very cold. In the text it said, glaciers form when snow gets hard. So notice that I had two complete sentences to answer one question. So that is how you should think of the questions that you are answering. They should have more than one sentence, complete sentences, use part of the question, and use evidence from the text. And there is a whole video on my YouTube channel explaining how to answer reading questions. So if you need a refresher, please look at that. Let's go back. Question number 16 is an ABC option. Pick the best answer. It's asking you what a word means. Go back and read the section where you find the word to see if you can figure out its meaning. And then question 17, where are most glaciers located? This is another question that should have at least two sentences. I know this line is little, but you're great problem solvers, so go get a piece of paper and answer the questions on that piece of paper so that they're 2 sentences long. Here's question 18. What is the weather like where glaciers are found? Another answer that should be 2 sentences. Question 19. What effects can glaciers have on humans? This line is a little long. Maybe you can fit your answer there, or just fit it on the separate piece of paper. I can't wait to see the work that you guys are doing. Send me pictures. I want to see.